We're almost finished with lesson 11 of your Theory Time Level 1 workbook. Make sure you have your own workbook. I'll put a link to where you can get your workbook down in the comments below. Make sure you turn to page 34 in your own workbook. Get out your pencil and let's work on this page together. Okay, so you're writing in counts, and you're writing in counts two different ways. You're going to decide at the bottom of this page which way you like to count better. So let's take a look at this. At the top of the page, it says on the staffs below, circle the top number of the time signature. Let's go ahead and do that on all of the staffs. Remember, the top number of the time signature tells you how many beats are in each measure. Notice the first staff has a 4 in the top number. The second staff has a 3 in the top number, and the third staff has a 4 in the top number. So I'm going to go ahead and check off that we did that. Now part B says write the counts under each note on the heart row as follows. For quarter notes you'll write 1, half notes you'll write 1, 2. Dotted half notes you'll write 1, 2, 3, and whole notes you'll write 1, 2, 3, 4. I think in the last video I might have done something different, so pay careful attention. 1, 2 for your half notes. Then 1, 1. Then 1, 2, 3 because it's a dotted half note, and then 1. You know how to do this. So anytime you see a half note, we're writing 1, 2. Quarter notes 1, 1. 1, 1. Here we are on a half note. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like writing those dashes, you can put a dash in between each of those numbers. I usually don't put the dashes in because it just ends up taking so much space. But you can write in the dashes. It's correct either way, okay? Now, if we were to clap and count that heart row, listen. 1, 2, listen now. 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super easy. All we're doing is clapping when there's a note. We hold our hands together if it gets more than one beat. Easy, easy. We want to try to always be steady. Now you go ahead and do all of the heart rows. That should be easy for you. Okay, you can pause this video. Now on the star rows, what you're going to do is you're going to be writing up to the top number of the time signature. So in this, I'm going to change my color. I'm going to use green. So in this first one, we're going to be counting to 4. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Now in the second measure, this dotted half note gets 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Then instead of writing a 1, we're going to say 4 because we're counting to 4 over and over and over again. In the third measure, 1, 2, and then the quarter note is going to land on the third beat, number 3. Then that second quarter note lands on the 4. Now in our next measure, beat 1, then beat 2, and then our half note gets 2 numbers or 2 beats. It gets 3 and 4. And then finally our last measure, we have a whole note, and our whole note gets 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're writing in pencil. Take the time to find a pencil. Take the time to do your theory work as neatly as you can. I'm going to clap the green row. You can clap along with me if you want to. Pay attention. We're only clapping when there's a note. We hold our hands together for the white notes and we feel the pulse. You can actually move your hands like this when there's an extra number. Okay, get your clapping hands ready. Stare at your music and use your musician's ears to listen. 1, 2, clap, with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You should be able to finish this page now. Okay, down here at the bottom it asks you, which way of counting do you prefer? Do you prefer the heart way or do you prefer the star way? You may have a preference. One may feel easier to you than the other. That's normal for one way to feel easier than the other. Later, we will always count the star way later. So if the heart way feels easier for you, that's okay. I want you to start trying to understand the star way, and then later we will abandon the heart way. Make sure you understand both. Count whichever way works for you for right now, but make sure you understand both. We are finished with this page. Work hard, use pencil, be neat. You'll be a magnificent musician if you work hard on your theory. See you in the next video.